Alive! Right, everybody, I know this isn't the standard way we typically do movie reactions, but I really don't have time tonight to record it and then process it and then upload it. So we're just gonna live stream this thing. As you can see in the title, the official teaser for Five Nights at Freddy's movie has dropped. We're gonna react to this today. I'm personally really excited for this. This has been a movie that I've been personally waiting for a very long time, and I really can't wait to get this movie to where I can firmly react to it and give my final thoughts. Goose, how do you feel about this?
This is a movie that I've been hoping would come out once I heard it would come out. I got very excited. So I'm really interested to see how they did this and what path they took to go along with it.
So you ready to see this?
Yeah.
We're gonna go in three. I'm gonna actually turn on subtitles. We're gonna go in three, two, one, go.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy and fun come to life. Hit it, guys. If you're watching this video, it means you've been selected as Freddy's newest security guard.
Hello?
We're going to have
Uh-oh.
so much fun together.
Into the ball pit. Huh.
Ooh. Oh, that's short.
Yeah, no, 47 seconds. So, I just want to go back and get a good look at these animatronics.
Yeah. As short as it was, I've got a couple things I can already say about it.
What?
I like the animatronics designs.
I'm about to say
I don't know if I really
they've stuck to the old designs. I'm not sure I like the red eyes.
I don't think I like the red eyes. Maybe if they just glowed regular, like you know how like
Mm-hmm.
not like a white glow, just like eminent glow to make sure you could actually see the lights.
The red eyes might be the thing they might want to scrap. Because
Yeah,
right here, they're not working for me.
because like, you can see the red eyes. It's not like that you can't see them. It's just I think it's too much for these characters. I think a white would have been better, just like illuminating their regular eyes.
So I want to come back here where you can see them moving. So right here, I believe. Oh, let's go back a little bit more.
Nope.
We're going to slow this down. Because I want to see how they look.
Honestly, it makes you think of the original.
It makes me think of the original game, yeah. But I don't know, something about it just doesn't sit right with me. Like, I don't know, I think it's the way they move. Like, if we come back here and you watch how his head moves here, see like how his jaw moves there? Like it jiggles a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Like, I don't know,
I
to
should think it got
me,
a little more.
it just makes it look like they're a little lightweight. Not unless not
Not
unless you're telling me this metal animatronic is moving with such a force that it's making metal hinges rattle like that.
well. You also got to think if these are the original animatronics, that would also mean that these are older.
They could be
And if
screwed
the
all up.
jaws are light, yeah. Also, if the body's heavy but the jaw is lightweight, it's gonna wiggle no matter what.
Also, hold on, I want to go back to where Matthew Lillard was real quick.
Yeah.
Is this him?
I
What is this section
what?
here? What is this section here? I'm gonna slow this down.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Oh, stop it. Whose face is this?
That's not a face.
Yeah, no, this is one of the animatronics.
You think so? Oh, it is. Foxy?
Mm-mm. Too robust. I'm thinking Bonnie.
Wait,
I'm thinking
wait.
let's see.
Brighten it up.
I don't think I can, but I can. A little bit. This is Freddy, isn't it?
That is. I think that is Freddy. That
Because
I
look at
don't.
his mouth.
Yeah, that's either Freddy or Bonnie, but
Mhm.
I don't really care for that.
I don't care. I don't care. So I'm really hoping that the official trailer we get changes my mind about this, but this movie is giving me heavy Banana Splits vibes.
You might need to go deeper into detail on what you mean by banana splits.
Okay, so they made a movie based off of an old cartoon. I think it was not a cartoon. I think it was a Hanna-Barbera production called The Banana Splits. Here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so they look like this, right?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be animatronics, but they are very obviously people in suits.
Uh.
And that's the vibes I'm getting from this. Is I'm getting these banana split vibes. And hold on,
I don't.
banana splits weren't they made by Blumhouse too?
Mm,
I feel like the banana splits was made by
I don't know. I
Blumhouse.
I don't know.
I
I've never
think
seen that movie, but I don't
but
know. But while you that, a couple things I would say. I love. I don't know if I love. I like when they first introduced animatronics. The movement, yes, it's a little. It's a the jaw moves a little bit, yes, but I think that adds more character to it because think of it. This is the older animatronics, not the exact original animatronics, because we I think in the games, the original animatronics was Golden Freddy and what it turned into Springtrap.
okay, no,
That's
so
original.
according and I'm gonna use game theory's timeline here for reference because this is the technically it's the most accurate thing we have so far because nobody's come up with really anything closer. On a technicality, sister location came first, I believe.
Well, yeah, Sister Location did come first because that's the birth of Purple Guy.
You want to know what's cool? Is this reminds me, all this here reminds me of Funtime Freddy's faceplates opening.
Yeah, actually,
It
yeah, I'm
reminds me of
glad
the
you brought that.
Funtime animatronics.
That's that's exactly yeah. Actually, maybe the. I wonder if they're going for that kind of sequence. The
Maybe
only problem with that though,
hold on,
these animatronics did not do that.
hold on.
That would be the
I
only
think I
situation.
know who this animatronic is actually. I
I think
think
it's
this is
Bonnie.
Bonnie. I think it's Bonnie because remember the withered Bonnie skeleton?
Yeah,
Its face is looking like that. You know, remember how the bottom jaw was there, but the top was taken off? That's what it's looking like here. It's looking like the top was ripped off.
his eyes were red.
Yeah, his eyes were red too,
Also,
but
it's
they
not
look
ripped
like
off.
that. Well, look,
His face is not ripped off.
well, there's like exposed wires here and stuff, like it was torn up. Right over here, there's
I don't think
exposed
it's
wires.
torn, but I think what they did is took the concept from a sister location with the opening face and all that. I think they took that concept and threw it on these animatronics.
So this is after a beating, because look down here on his lower jaw, he has a piece missing here.
Oh, does he? Oh, he does. It looks. Yeah, it might be withered.
So
So if
let's
it's withered, that's really tell. But if
it'd be
it's
cool if
not,
they
I'm a
pulled the
little
wizard into
disappointed.
this. It'd be cool if they tried to include the Withered in it. Say the Wizards in this movie, right? They're not from like an old place, but the Wizards are just more of them taking a beating after a while.
Yeah, maybe because they are the same animatronics. They're just one's in better condition.
Mm-hmm. So
So
let's
if that's the route they went down, beginning they were original, and then they went to Withered, that would be amazing. I would honestly like that.
let's continue on with the teaser a little bit more. We have Foxy there. So
That's
this is supposed to be Mike Schmidt's sister, little sister. I don't.
Mike Schmidt. Is it
Hmm.
is
So Mike Schmidt was the guy you played as in the first couple games,
yeah.
and I'm pretty sure that
So the security.
Mike Schmidt, right, is Michael Afton going under a different alias.
You think so?
I believe so, yeah. Because
I don't know.
Michael Afton is the guy that got scooped, and remember in Sister Location, she got scooped. He started walking around, and he started to smell bad and tampering with the animatronics. So, in FNAF 1 and 2, whenever you got terminated, it said that the reasons for termination was because you're tampering with animatronics and that you smelled.
Ooh, that I'll have to look into that.
So I'm pretty sure Mike
But if you're
Schmidt
correct on
is Mike Afton going under a different alias, yeah.
that, might be the case.
So let's continue on with this.
Yeah,
That's creepy. Okay, so is this
it
main
is. That's
stage?
fun.
Is this main stage or Pirate Cove?
That's Pirates Cove.
You think this is
No,
Pirates Cove?
that
Because
has to be
this
main.
looks like the main stage.
That's main. That's Freddy. That's
Why?
Freddy. That's main
Why is
stage because Pirates.
is his eye color changing? I feel like his eye color changed. Guess you really can't tell anymore.
Brown. No, I think it's more the sense that it's starting to glow.
True.
Yeah, that's Freddy.
This is Vanessa.
Vanessa would be the
But
actually.
we
No.
don't know if we don't know if this is the same Vanessa from the games. It'd be cool if it was,
Yeah.
but this character, I believe her name was Vanessa. And
I don't know why.
this here is awesome because I can guarantee you who this is.
Unless maybe he's trying to figure out the animatronic story, and we're just seeing it.
Because this here is the missing children.
Yeah,
This is their spirits. This is the missing children's spirits haunting Mike. I mean, you can't tell me
he's.
otherwise. I mean, with the way they're standing here.
Wait a minute. Look at the colors. Chica to the right,
That's probably Susie.
Freddy right
Susie
there in the
was
middle.
first. I don't know. I can't wait for the official trailer because the trailer is going to give us a whole lot more. Anyway, let's continue.
Okay.
This would have been so much better if he was wearing purple.
Isn't is he supposed to be purple guy?
Mm-hmm. Matthew Lillard is
Isn't purple guy
William Afton.
wasn't mm, that? I'm trying to think of your theory about Mike and Michael Afton
This isn't Mike. This
because
is
I
not
don't think
Mike.
I know that's not Mike, but the guy that got scooped, I kind of think that was William.
No, the guy that got scooped was Michael Afton because William Afton sent him down to the bunker to find Baby, which was Elizabeth Afton, which was his sister, And then at the end of it, you hear Michael Afton saying, "Father, it's me, Michael. I found her. I put her back together like you said." And it cuts to William Afton in the Springtrap suit, jolting to life. Here.
That's right. So yeah, William would have been Springtrap. Michael Afton was scooped.
Here. This is what I'm referring to.
So
But not the trick, not the ad per se.
Father, it's me, Michael. I did it. I found it. It was right where you said it would be. They were all there. They didn't recognize me at first, but then they thought I was you. And I found her. I put her back together, just like you asked me to. She's free now. But something is wrong with me. I should be dead, but I'm not.
That line there proves that he's the one that scooped. Michael was the one that scooped.
yeah,
Because technically he should be dead, but he's not.
that makes sense.
In shadows. There is only one thing left for me to do now. I'm going to come find you. I'm going to come find you.
So that's where I get that from.
Wait a minute. How would William? Why was he? Why would we see Springtrap come to life?
So Springtrap's a weird case because I I think William Afton's soul got infused with the metal.
Hmm.
This so this ties back into this scene.
Yeah.
And if this is what I think it is, this is this is night 4, I believe, when the other security
The
guard
phone
gets
guy.
killed.
No, no, wait. Yeah, does he? Wait, I'm so behind on my lore. I forgot everything.
Remember in the first game, you're sitting there, and it's night 4, and you hear while the security guard's talking to you on the phone, you hear banging, and then you hear him scream like, oh no," and then you hear like the Golden Freddy sound.
Was that night 4? I thought it was like night.
No, that
I
was
thought
night
that was.
that was night 4 because night 5 was the demented garble.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Lord on that one because I don't remember exactly.
This is an endoskeleton. How many toes? Count the toes. 2 toes. Okay, we're not following lore here, but that's okay. This is a
Technically
nod
3.
to this is a nod to Into the Ball Pit. So
I think the ball pit.
Fnaf
Which one was the ball
book
pit from?
Into the Pit. It's this book here. It's the Fazbear Frights. Into the Pit.
Yeah.
Is what I feel like that's referencing in a way. But then there was also 6 ball pendant.
Yeah.
Because this looks
Like that one.
that's what I'm trying to see.
I don't think it shows it.
No.
Bonnie.
But I could pretty much guarantee you that this is that ball pit.
Yeah.
Or it's a reference to that ball pit.
Yeah.
This one here. This is the ball pit.
Yeah.
So, I believe that this is a different shot. This is not the ball pit.
No, that one's not the ball. That's not.
Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Golden Freddy.
That can't be Golden Freddy.
It is. Look. Look at the color. Golden Freddy.
Let me take a picture of this. All right, now go to regular Freddy because I have a picture of it now.
Completely different color. That is Golden Freddy.
I have to agree with you on that one. That looks like Golden Freddy.
We have Golden Freddy in this movie. And that explains the glowing red eyes. That explains the glowing red eyes. Because if we have Cassidy in this movie, I had heard somewhere a rumor that Cassidy was going to be involved in this movie. Which, if for you guys that are watching, if you're not aware, Cassidy is the spirit that haunts Golden Freddy and refuses to let go. Refuses to let go.
That's why there's 5 children.
She is the no. Well, yes, actually, you're right. 5 children. I forgot about it. I was thinking one of
5.
them would be the marionette, but that's not happened yet. Marionette
That's
won't
not
be in
happened
this
yet.
movie.
That's Marionette was the other kid killed back in well, that would be after that. So after all this, that's not William's kid. That's Michael's kid, right? Wasn't that Michael's kid that was killed?
Not Michael's kid, but
Was it not Michael's kid? I thought it was Michael's.
it was Henry. Henry's daughter was the one that died and transferred into the puppet.
Yes, but as we just said, that was after. So that's Golden. Go back to the kid.
So hold on. Cassidy was the one that he killed for no reason. Cassidy was just killed out of anger.
We could say that he quote unquote abused his child, which was his death.
But Cassidy wasn't his child.
I thought Cassidy. Whose child was Cassidy's?
Cassidy wasn't any of their childs. Cassidy was just a girl that William killed.
Oh, that's the first one.
No, Susie was the first.
No.
No,
Well,
in Ultimate Custom Night, it confirms that Susie was the first, which was Chica.
oh, that's right. She says she was the first. That's right.
Golden Freddy was the one that he shouldn't have killed because she had no reason to die.
She had no reason to be there.
Well, it's not that she didn't have a reason to be there. It's the fact that he didn't need her for anything. He just killed her.
Yeah.
He had just killed her. That was it. So, and
That
now
explains the 5 kids.
that explains the red eyes too. That explains the red eyes because she is so angry with William.
But that's not. That wouldn't be William. That would be Mike, which is Michael, which is his son.
Mike, yeah, Mike
Remember
is his son.
They said that they thought he was him. Remember the sister location?
Yeah,
Those animatronics thought Mike was William. So what if they just think?
I think Cassidy's more aware. Cassidy was always more aware than the
That's true.
others.
But as true as that is, if she doesn't come in earlier on, I think that would mean the first four wouldn't really realize it. They would just know this looks like William, and they would just be like ready to kill
I
him.
I think what it's gonna be is Mike's gonna show up, right? And it's gonna end up setting Cassidy off because now that Mike's back means that William's back in the business. Since they're employing somebody to be a security guard, it means that William's back in the business.
Maybe that.
And because of the fact that William's back, Cassidy can't let go.
Cassidy can't have peace until William's gone.
Well, even at that, she won't have peace. Remember in Ultimate Custom Night, he was dead. He was in purgatory. She still wouldn't let go.
Yeah, true.
So I'm glad I noticed this because this is awesome that Golden Freddy's in here because you can tell
It
clear
does
as
help.
day that this is gold.
Yeah, that's gold. This makes me think: would Springtrap be a part of this?
I had heard, and since we are seeing, let me go back to it real quick. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Right here.
The origins behind that Golden Freddy was the original, along with no, not the original.
The
No,
fact, no, here's the thing, right? The fact that we're seeing the original spirits lines us up to believe that we're going to get the Springlock scene because
yeah,
because the
that
first time we ever saw the spirits was in FNAF 3 when they chased William into the suit.
yeah,
So I think we're gonna get the Springlock and suit scene, which I think if they do it right, the Springlock animation, or not animation, the Springlock scene will be the biggest thing to storm the internet.
probably. People are actually anticipating it. I've
Oh,
seen it.
well, oh, people are saying if they're doing this movie, they have to incorporate it somewhere. But what makes me angry, so they don't tell us um the rating here, right? But this movie is pretty obviously going to
Hmm.
be PG-13 just by looking at it now.
Sadly, yes.
The only way they can redeem this for me without it being rated R is if they make an unrated cut that has all the blood and everything.
Either that,
Because
or
they
do
did
one of them things that,
they did the same thing with
like,
Megan, you know.
did they?
hmm Megan has an unrated version which has all the blood back in it.
Wouldn't that be off theaters though? Where would you get that?
So unrated would typically come out with the DVD Blu-ray version.
Uh, they might do that.
I would prefer it, and I would watch nothing but the unrated. But
It's either they would do that, or they would, if they did throw it into the original, they would do it like casting as the shadow. You would see it happening and all, but you would just see the shadow of it. You know?
yeah. So here you can get gore in a PG-13 movie. Well, let me look up the MPA guidelines. How much gore in a PG-13 movie? We're just gonna look this up and see. So it looks like gore might not be allowed for PG-13.
They can have a little bit of blood, but not gore.
Well, hardly any blood.
Well, no, look at Puss in Boots too.
That was animated though. That was one drop of animated blood.
Uh, they had they had blood, a little bit of blood, and a little bit of blood in the end.
Mm. All right, but before we wrap this up, what are your final thoughts?
I am I am really excited for more updates on this. 'Cause so far it looks really good. We've got the 4 originals from the original game. We have the Golden Freddy, so potentially Springlock, Springtrap, and all that.
Yeah, the fact that we have the missing kids and we're seeing their spirits here now leaves the door wide open for the Springlock animation scene. We'll leave it wide open.
Yeah.
I think this movie's gonna be good. I'm really hoping it will. I think it's gonna be good, but I'm warning people now. Drop your expectations for this movie. This is not gonna be your cinematic masterpiece. This is not gonna be what you're gonna want it to be. You're hype.
Due to the fact
People are hyping the movie up way too much. People have to remember, as much as they want this to be gory and bloody, this has always been a kids game. Always been a kids game that relied on cheap jump scares. It wasn't designed to be bloody, and I can guarantee you right now, Scott never anticipated until a few games in that this would ever be turned into a movie. These first few games were not designed to be a movie. We can tell by the way the story is. This isn't going to be linked to the games. People need to. They're going to reference the games, yes. Every movie adaptation of a game franchise is going to have game references, just like the Mario movie did. But you have to dissociate this completely from the games, because this is not going to be the games. They might pull a bit
it,
here, a bit there, and a bit way over there from the games. This isn't going to be the games. So already cut ties.
yeah, it's like with that. I don't think it's gonna be completely canon due to the fact of how they're doing this. They're including above it. They're putting more people into it just from the original games to their security guy, phone guy, and animatronics. But now you have the kids being shown up, which really cool. You can find the spirits. You have what was her name? Vanessa. You have the sister. You never really saw anything with them. You heard about them, but you never really saw them.
What ne-
Now,
what Scott needs to do, right? What Scott needs to do is this would be his best option to do it because I heard they're wanting to make not just one movie off of Five Nights at Freddy's, right? They're wanting to make multiple. What Scott needs to do before this movie ever even comes out is he needs to come out and say these are not canon, but that the movie franchise would be the story that he's originally wanted to tell. That would be what would save it for everybody. If because he has a lot of branches going everywhere. If he would come out and say, which I can't say, I'm not speaking for Scott here. I don't know what Scott truly wants, but it would be wise if Scott were for this movie franchise to say, yes, this is the games, but I want the movies to be the streamlined story of events that I wanted to tell. Let it tell a cohesive story that mirrors the games that will allow people to get proper lore. That's what he needs to
not
do.
to mention, I'm looking at descriptions. It's not detailed. It's only based off of the games. So anything based off of the games is usually not going to be part of the lore. It might have things like Lynch. It's going to have things here and there. It's going to show some things like with Golden Freddy and all of them. Obviously, it's going to have some of that, but it's going to be based off it, meaning it's not going to be exact. That's how I see it.
Hmm. So I'm looking at IMDb right now just to read the synopsis for it. It
Okay, well,
says
hold on. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie is set to adapt the events of the first Fnaf game.
Yes.
perceive that will. That's just what it says.
So we're also having a female villain, by the way. But what it says,
Oh.
right?
Oh,
Well,
I'm looking at something. Where is this from?
give me a second to read this, and then I'll let you say yours, all right?
Okay.
It says, a troubled security guard begins working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. While spending his first night on the job, he realizes the night shift at Freddy's won't be so easy to make it through. What did you find?
I found a thing from Fnaf, the novel wiki, which is not random people, but people like us, people that actually look into the Fnaf lore. Anyways, this is something they said. Scott Cawthon revealed that the plot of the movie will be based around a man named Mike and his connection to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. It's likely that the protagonist is Michael Afton, as his father, William Afton, was the murderer of the five children and the co-founder of Freddy Fazbear Entertainment.
By the way, you've
Or
covered your mic up a little
Fazbear.
bit.
Ah,
No, you're good now.
I'm
You're
just
good now.
read this. It's likely that the protagonist is Michael Afton, as his father, William Afton, was a murderer of the five children and co-founder of Fazbear Entertainment.
So, Josh Hutcherson, you'll know from like the Hunger Game movies. That's who plays Mike Schiff.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at some of
yeah,
the others. We all know where Matthew. We all know Matthew Lillard. I'm not gonna go explaining him.
yeah,
Jess Weiss. Feel like I've seen her in other things besides that. So she's in a 65 movie. She's a
yeah.
production assistant for that. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know.
So I
Anyways,
go ahead and confirm that everyone agrees Mike is just Michael Afton.
pretty much yes. But
Okay.
so we're gonna wrap it up there. I think we've pulled this out really long. I was for a 47-second trailer, I was really only expecting 15 minutes. We've carried it on for half an hour, but that's okay. There's a lot to speculate and look at here. I mean, come on. You added in, where are they? You've added in
The, the
missing kids,
um,
and you've added in Golden Freddy. There was a lot to talk about here. For a 47-second trailer, they gave us a lot of stuff to go through. But anyway, that's all for today. You better believe the second the official trailer comes around, we will be covering that. Because Goose and I, we are hyped for this movie. And when the movie comes out, we'll be reacting to that too. But until next time, this has been the Mediocre Men. If you've liked what you see, leave a like, subscribe, hit the post notification bell to see more of what we do. Leave a comment down below what your favorite part of this reaction was. If you're tuning in live, thanks for tuning in. For watching in the future, thanks for stopping by. Like I said, this has been the Mediocre Men. My name is Toast,
I'm Phantom.
and we'll see you all next time.